Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to the TipsyTrixie Takeover. I'm your host, TipsyTrixie, and I am here to do an interview with one of our friendly Population 1 player, streamer, friend, all that fun stuff. Getting started right now. As you guys pop in, make sure you like and share the content. And I'll see you guys in just a moment. I appreciate you showing up. Can't wait to do this one. Hit them likes. Hit that share. Let everybody know I'm about to go live and let you guys check out the content. In the meantime, I'm just gonna climb something really high here. Okay. Think everything looks good on my end. It's running smoothly. So, if you guys don't mind, I don't mind getting started. What's up, bearded goat? Love that you've got firsties on the chat there. Love it. All right, guys. It's a beautiful day in Population 1. Many of you guys have already been live and streaming this lovely game and sharing content out, doing great things, giving us some dubs, giving us some laughs, and just sharing your content with us. So thank you for all you streamers out there. Most importantly, the importance of my stream is to hear a streamer that also shares content, so you know they're out there, and you hit that like, follow, and share on their page and on their content. So that's the goal of it. If you haven't already, say hi in chat, and I can let the person of the hour know that here we are. We're saying hello. What's up, Nugs? I haven't seen you. Where have you been? Today, in the beautiful day of Population 1, I've got a special interviewee lined up. Gonna ask some questions. Gonna play some games. Probably gonna fail on the loadout game. You know, do the thing that I like to do best. Suck at Pop 1. I don't mind though. I love the game like you guys love the game. And, you know, usually I'm over in Metropolis starting my interview. Number 1 spot of popularity for interviews is Metropolis. Number 2 spot is Kingdom. But that's not where we are today. Today, we're going all the way back here to the armory to check things out on the backside. Eventually, we'll get there. But today, we've got Mr. Sin Omega Havox. What is up, Omega Havox?
Yo,
hello.
what's
How are you?
Tipsy with the high five.
Hello. Thanks for being here
Hello.
today.
No, I'm an honored guest. Definitely an honored guest.
No way. Nobody's an honored guest here. You guys are welcome guests when you come here. Everybody is a glorified guest.
I'm just so I feel like thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity.
Awesome. Well, first and foremost, as people are popping into chat, the most important part of my interview is to share your content, share your information out. So tell us where we can find you online.
Well, you could find me on definitely my favorite outlet right now is Facebook under Omega Havox without the sin.
Mm-hmm.
Also on TikTok and YouTube. I haven't put much up on YouTube, but TikTok has been loving me so much that I've been sticking with TikTok. But all my stream outlet is on Facebook and Twitch.
Okay.
And I'm still waiting for my stream key for TikTok. So
awesome.
That's where I'm headed.
And are you live right now?
Yes, I am live and alive.
Okay.
Chat, if you guys can hear me.
Alive and live. So you guys know what you're supposed to do. jump over to Omega Havoc and make sure you hit the like and the follow and share the content. That's your job. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching. Learning
Well,
about
thank you.
learning about our gamers and streamers of Population 1. So we're going to run the rigmarole of the interview here. Lots of questions, a little game, lots of questions, maybe another game. We'll see what the day brings for us. But
All
I
right.
guess, are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh, I'm too close. I am ready.
Awesome. All right. Well, here we go. First question is, I pronounce your name correctly or incorrectly? Omega Havox.
That is correct. Omega Havox.
Okay. Is it Omega Havoc?
Oh, it's with the X. That's why
An
I
X.
purposely put the
Okay.
X there. Omega
Perfect.
Havox. Yep.
All right. Just want to make sure. I like to pronounce these incorrectly, and so, I thought I'd give it a shot. But I guess
It's
I
all
got it
good.
right.
I appreciate it.
All right. Easy question for you. Where are you located?
Oh, that's scary. I'm located in the United States. Wisconsin. I won't
You're
give you the
fairly close
exact
to us.
location, but
Uh-huh.
oh yeah,
No.
where are you from?
Oh, the shivery hell of Minnesota.
Ah, we're neighbors.
We are neighbors. Hopefully, I won't be here for long. We have plans to move back to my original
Okay.
state, so we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Let's talk about, if you're comfortable with it, what do you do for a living outside of playing this lovely game?
I actually just quit my job. Can't say I just quit. I quit my job last year.
Uh-huh.
Before that, I was a manufacturing supervisor. Now I trade stocks and I get to play games, and I'm a stay-at-home dad. So
Well,
at least
shoot,
for now.
that's a bonus. I like that. Okay. Well, real quick, I want to let you know who's popping into chat to say hello. It's important for us to let you know who's here. So we got Firsties. As far as I know, Firsties in chat was the bearded goat. And then we've got
Nice.
Super Nugs is here. Devil's Reaper is here. Brent French is here. What's up, Brent? We've got Miss
up, guys?
Misery.
Anonymous
We've got Miss Gunner.
said, "What stock does he bull on?"
Oh, and then we've
I
got Anano Fish wants to know what stock you bull on. Does that make sense?
What stock I bull on? Yes.
Yeah.
That does make sense. You know, as of right now, it's such a tough call, just because the market has been so crazy. Man, you guys put me on the spot here. I don't want to give you guys any inside information. One that's right now that's really cheap that I'm into right now is OCGN.
Okay.
Whether
And
you
what
guys
is
like it
it?
or not, it's a COVID vaccine, but it's being delivered nasally.
Oh,
It's
okay. So
about a-
kind of like how they're
it's
doing
about
the
a
flu
buck
shot,
six-
some of them.
Yes.
Okay. Very cool. Nicholas, thanks for joining. Young, thanks for joining. Sunny, hello. Nice to see you here. MD, hello. Vahid, all you guys jumping in to say hello. I appreciate you guys being here. We are doing the interview with Omega Havox, and we are getting into it right now. All right. When did you start playing Population 1?
Oh man, that's a funny story. I originally bought this. I won it at a raffle for $20
What?
about 2 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
So I won my first Oculus Quest on a raffle for $20, and
Uh-huh.
I was supposed to be for my son. He got really dizzy, doesn't play it, and I was just sitting there. So I think I want to say I started like in November or December of when this game first came out. So
Yeah.
it was fresh for like a few months, and then I jumped in.
Super cool. Okay. I'm a little jealous. I had to pay full price for mine.
I played another raffle and I won a second set.
No!
So I have
Don't.
two of them.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So I have two sets for $40. But a funny story is a friend of mine, his son saw my YouTube videos.
Omega
He became a
__
fan.
MRS __
So
Gunner.
I gave him the opportunity to play. So
We can't
I
hear
gave
you
him
on
my set for
Havox's
free.
stream.
My second set for free.
Okay.
So now I'm down to one set, but I wanted him to have an opportunity to play this.
Okay. Well, I want to go ahead and do a quick audio check. We had somebody in my Twitch say that they cannot hear me on your stream. So yeah, so let's just run an audio check here and make sure everything is sounding okay. I can hear both of us on mine. So I guess I will just keep talking until you can figure it out. Talking and talking. I have no idea what to talk about, you guys. All right.
they're saying they can't hear you either.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
On mine?
Yeah.
Mine's coming.
on
Okay.
on my
Oh, okay.
So they said,
Omega_MRS
no
underscore
game
Gunner
audio. I can't hear
said,
her. Can only hear you.
your
and not the
stream is
game.
nice.
Oh, we're
It's
both
just
Okay.
him on his stream.
aren't we?
It's just
No
your
game
stream.
audio.
No game
It's my
audio.
stream?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Gunner. I
Omega
appreciate it.
underscore MRS underscore Gunner
Thank you. Let me make some
said,
adjustments. So I've been playing
your
my...
asterisk LOL my bad.
How about this?
Yeah,
I
make
have
sure
been
you
playing my
go
other games though.
flat screen, right? So make sure that your settings is set to Oculus on
Omega
both
underscore
of the
MRS
settings.
underscore Gunner
That's what I'm doing.
said,
Are you using Streamlabs?
you're welcome smiling face
I know.
with smiling eyes. Just want to make sure everything is great.
How about
You're
now,
awesome.
Jack? Can you guys
Alexa,
hear
turn on chat.
me?
Alexa, fix the
I can only
audio.
hear you. How about now, Jack? How about now?
How's it
about
going? This is
There
what
it
we
is.
do
Okay.
as streamers. Okay.
All right.
This
There
is
we
what we
go.
do as streamers. We run through issues, technical difficulties, lag, all that fun stuff, and this is real. This is what we deal with on a daily basis.
It's the
so
struggle. This is the struggle.
this is the struggle. Thank you so much, guys. We're gonna keep going. So let's
Omega
talk
underscore
about
MRS underscore Gunner said,
love
love it face with tears of joy.
All right,
All right,
Omega
all right.
Havox. Can
Yep.
you tell me, where did you get your name and what does it mean to you?
So I've always liked Omega Red. It's a big. It's back. It spawns back from the X-Men days. So Omega always meant like I always thought that was cool. And then I find out that it means like the end, at least my theory of it. And then it was supposed to be Omega Havoc, like creating havoc, the last crazy ending. But then someone had the C on it already, so I just put the X, so it became the
Omega
last
Havox.
chaos.
Okay, very cool. And then let's talk about what level you currently are. You've started since the very beginning. Depending on how much you've played, you could be all the way through, or you can be just not playing enough to get to level 60 like me.
I'm pretty far up there. I'm level 62, and I think I need 200k more, and then I get my, what is it, the gold, is it Gold Roy?
Roy?
What's the next
Yep.
one? I have the
You
Gold
get
Roy
to-
already, so.
Okay, so you get the golden PJ, and then you get the golden Hattie, and then you get the golden Roy, and then it goes to the golden Anna.
Yes, so I'm working on Golden Anna.
Nice.
silly of me.
Okay. Very cool. Congrats on that. That is a lot of gameplay, a
Well,
lot of
thank you.
effort. Yeah, that's an achievement. I've heard that the golden PJ is the most rewarding, and then the other ones are kind of like, okay, yay. Is that true?
It is, because it's like your biggest milestone. Because from 59 to 60 is like the biggest grind. I kid you guys not. It was the longest grind I had. And
So, is it
it's
true
definitely
though?
rewarding.
Is it do
Minxie
you have
Gaming
to actually go more
said,
to get the next ones up?
I'm level
is it
2.
actually less?
Just
or
played one match grinning face
is it
with
just
big
in your
eyes.
mind that it's that long? Like, I don't know. Is 59 to 60 the longest out of all of them?
It seems like that because you're trying to get to that milestone.
That milestone.
But once
Okay.
you get to, I think they're all 500,000.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, chat, I'm so sorry, but that golden PJ is kind of like where it sets the standard, and then from there you're like, oh, I've climbed that mountain. So it's just kind of like a regular grind now. So I don't even think I forget the whole order of it because now I just play. It's not like whoa, I got a gold jacket. It's more like, oh, I'm just playing.
Is the gold jacket like? Do you ever like wear it during regular pubs, or do you ever wear it anymore?
Very rarely, just because I really like this one. I
They did a
always wore
great
the
job.
Haley. Just
Yeah.
they did. I always wore the Haley because I missed out on the first season Wheatley. I
Uh-huh.
was so envious, and Haley was the
Uh-huh.
next look that I was like, and
Well, I love
now
me
that
a
they
good
released this,
Wheatley, but this is like, in my opinion, way better than original Wheatley. But that is because I am a Halloween gal and I am a dark soul.
Mhm.
So this speaks to me. So excellent skin
I
choice
can
today.
agree. I can agree. Thank you, thank you. I should have put
Yep.
on my gold suit so I look pretty for this
Right, for the interview. Thanks for not
interview.
dressing up. Jeez, you don't get the job. You came
Oh
to me with
no!
your ratty tat tat, so I'm sorry. No.
Oh no!
Oh. Okay, I can see it in your name. Are you in a clan?
Um, I am. As
Mhm.
most people think, I'm in two clans.
Mhm. Explain
I
that to
am
me.
in I am in a clan.
Mhm.
Everyone thinks that I'm in part of the Omega clan, and I love those guys. Ever since I started this game, and I've known Tatter, and I could throw out all the names, right?
Uh-huh.
Um, I love those guys, and they have offered extended to me, but I just I fell in love with the guys I play with on a normal basis.
Mhm.
Started this clan together. We
Mhm.
don't have a leader. We work on a three-man council, so
Mhm.
we do votes and whatnot and majority rules. So
Okay.
we go on that basis.
One of your
But
clan members is one of my original OG teammates, one of my favorite teammates of all time,
I
Softworm
can already
Blanket.
guess who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
Softworm Blanket.
love that
Shout out to
guy.
Soft.
Uh-huh.
He is
Yep.
a funny guy.
He
Very
is,
smart
and
too.
he made me feel as a woman playing this game, and the feelings that we get when we pop into lobbies and the things that we hear. Oh my God, it's a girl, or the very opposite, which is very unappealing. Um, I played with him, and he made me feel the most uncomfortable, or the most comfortable, and he like. There was never a question of whether or not there was any like attraction or hitting on me or anything. It was very solid. It was a true teammate, and I can't tell you how much that feels to a girl playing this game, where the majority of the population is male, and unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them don't treat us very well. So Sophomore Blanket is and will always be one of my favoriteest teammates from the very beginning. So yeah, he's
You
a
guys
great
hear that,
guy.
Soft?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to clip this one for Soft. You guys should clip this for Softworm Blanket.
Do
So
it,
that do it.
Sophomore Blanket.
So Sin stands for strength in numbers. So it's actually me, Sophomore Blanket, and Bomb Atomic.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, our theory is just to treat everyone with respect. And so if you enjoy playing with Soft, then you would understand our whole philosophy about Sin. There's not a lot of us if compared to like other. I'm not gonna name other clans.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be fair to them. But that's our philosophy. We want to keep it small, tight knit, and we just treat each other just as you just explained it how we treat
Mm-hmm.
each other.
And do you guys do tryouts for your clan? Do you guys do like how do you do the voting system and decide when you're going to add clan members?
So I don't know if we can tell that. That's like a
Oh,
proprietary.
okay,
No,
okay.
it's posted in our Discord. We do prefer someone who's because we now kind of develop I want to say status, but
Uh-huh.
we do have a set. I want to believe it's level 58 minimum
Mm-hmm.
requirement. Um, like a 2.5 KDR or
Mm-hmm.
KDG, and there's no damage on that. But and then as sweaty as you are, there's a lot of sweats that are also negative. So you can have all the stats you want, but once you play with us, if your attitude is not right, you just automatically it's a fail to get in. So
Yeah,
what we
like a
do is we
vibe.
usually
Sure.
yeah. So we run a few games with you, whether you do good or do bad. We are always offering training tutorials, and we'll run scrims, and we'll do whatever we can to hype you up or to
Mm-hmm.
get you there. But to be an official sin, we want you to have a standard of one, treating someone respectfully. If you, I don't know if you know any other sin members, but whether how sweaty we are, how many kills we get, we always try to be respectful. And that's like the number one most important thing. And being sweaty also helps.
Being sweaty also helps. I will never make it into sin. I hate to tell you.
Oh, come on.
There's
No.
no way
But
Tipsy Trixie will ever be in sin. Oh,
we want
man.
to be classified as the nicest sweat killers. That's the best way we can say.
The nicest, sweatiest
Okay,
players.
don't quote
Oh.
me on that.
It's quoted. I'm making a clip for you. All right. Do you play in any tournaments?
We do play comps.
Mm-hmm.
We did. Oh, we started the Arc League very late. I think there was already like 4 or 5 seasons, and then we jumped in and they put us in blue, and within 3 seasons we made it all to red, all the way up to the red. And as soon as we made it to red, they shut down. Um, and we won't discuss that. But now we're playing the UGL tournaments, and
Okay.
they started us in Tower. But the biggest issue for us this season is scheduling. It's back to the school season, so
Uh-huh.
we have some players who are in school. We're back on the work schedule, and I'm on my stream schedule. So it's been so hard for all of us to consistently play together. So yeah,
Okay.
but we do
Perfect.
play. We do play. We do play.
Well, let's talk about the map a little bit. I ask you at the beginning, like most of my interviewees remember, the first part of the interview is telling me where your favorite spot on the map is, because that's where I like to
Mm-hmm.
do the interview, or started it at least. And you brought me here to the 9, the back 9. Tell me a little bit about why this is your favorite spot.
Well, one thing about Sin is we hot drop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 100, like 99.9% we hot drop unless someone's AFK or whatnot, and even then sometimes we just hot drop because the best. One thing I want to tell new players is don't be afraid to hot drop, because as good as someone is, like let's say there's a sweaty team in the lobby, if
Mm-hmm.
you hot drop and they hot drop, you guys are both kind of equal as far as trying to get to the gun on time,
Yep.
and this is where the battlefield starts right here. So as you guys know, there's going to be one platform here, one platform there.
Yep.
This
Up
is the
here.
most equal opportunity for you to get all the loot you need to take out a squad right away. And this is why this is my favorite spot.
Okay.
It's kind of equalizer.
I'm going to pull the map up next to you where you can't see it, but I certainly can. Actually, we're going to pull it up over here. There we go.
Okay, I'll pretend
All
I
right.
see it.
Perfect. So here's the map, and let me know. Tell Big Box to remove something. What are you going to tell him to remove?
Oh, that's easy. That's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be the Dead River.
Dead River. That's up here, guys. Okay. And what do you
Mm-hmm.
want to replace it with? Give me an idea.
A Dead River, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be like a forest. A
Oh,
forest of
nice.
trees.
Okay.
Okay, that way, because there's not a lot of loot there, right? But there should be at
Right.
least cover for you. So when you're coming from cemetery to complex, there's coverage for you to make that transition, where instead of you running right across the Dead River and you're getting shot up, and there's no loot there, so you need as much coverage as you can.
That's
That's
right. Perfect. That's a great idea. Thank you, Mark, for those stars. I'm here with Omega Havox. We're doing our interview thing. He is live right now on Facebook and Twitch. Tell us where else we can find you, Omega Havox.
As far as streaming or just my platform?
Yeah, your content. Facebook, Twitch, what else?
TikTok and
Yep.
YouTube.
And YouTube. Perfect.
And I'm
All right.
still waiting for my stream key for
Uh-huh.
TikTok, and I hope to stream to TikTok sometime soon.
That would be awesome. We're going to ask a few different questions in a few different orders today. It's important for me to make sure that the content that we're sharing runs smoothly with our plans. Just saying, not saying anything else. All right, let me ask some of your personal questions to get to know you as a person outside of this game. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Perfect. Okay. What is your favorite food to eat?
Oh, that's an easy one. I could probably
Okay.
eat this all day.
Uh-huh.
I am of Asian descent,
Uh-huh.
so my favorite food is pho.
Okay, I had the same answer from Pink Ponage yesterday or
Oh,
the day
really?
before. Yeah,
Oh.
yesterday it was. Yeah, yeah. Any particular
Yes,
reason
pho
why you
is
like it?
it's just the broth is so rich,
Uh-huh.
the noodle, and then the thing is, every time you make pho,
Uh-huh.
you have the it's customizable. It's almost like a hot pot, but with noodles,
Uh-huh.
and it's just if you guys never had pho, go find your best PHO pho restaurant. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it will blow your mind.
All right. And just for Devil's Reaper, since he is watching, it's not faux, correct?
It's not full. It's
Ha ha.
pho.
Ha ha. Ha ha, babe. Ha ha. Ha ha. I win.
Yeah. Yeah, just
All
talking
right.
about it, I'm like, it's blinding. I gotta go think Phonage knows. See, we were destined to be partners.
There you go. All
Not
right.
not in what your context, but okay.
Nobody took it that way until you took it
Okay.
that way.
Oh, oh my goodness.
All right. What is your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday, I would have to say it's New Year's, cause
Okay.
that's when you get you just get to hang out with
Let
pretty much
loose.
everyone's off for work, and yeah,
Yeah.
you
You
start
don't
the new year.
have to buy anyone presents. You can eat if you want. You can drink if you want. You can stay up late if you want. The next day, if you drink too much, you're off of work, most of you. I mean, shoot. Yeah. Uh-huh. I can see that.
You name all the benefits of that holiday.
Exactly. Thanks, everybody, for popping into stream. We're going through some questions here. What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
I do remember. Okay.
Or TV series or TV show?
I can't think of anything. Okay, this is my childhood favorite movie, and it's
Okay.
always been a go-to movie. It's gonna be The Goonies.
I've had 3 people now answer The Goonies. Oh my goodness, you
What?
guys. We're all
eight?
kind of like around the same kind of dorky of people. I love it.
Yeah, we're all the '80s babies. We're all yes.
Awesome.
Growing up, you just want to have that adventure, and that growing up watching that movie, it's one of those where like, oh, I want to be on an adventure too to find treasure.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I absolutely agree. And you go back and you watch it, it was never the same as you saw it as a kid, but then you
Oh,
still have that
definitely
same
not.
appreciation for it. So, yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes you watch it and you're like,
Definitely.
oh my God, they let us say that on TV? Oh my gosh. All right.
Mhm.
Let's talk about one of my favorite questions. Fuzzy babies, furry critters, any kind of critters. What kinds of pets do you have?
I do have a 125-gallon fish tank, which is it's a community fish. But my 2 fur babies who I love I have 2 cats, and their names are Toby, Toby, or Tobi, and Gizmo. So Toby and Gizmo.
Gizmo. Oh,
And they're
does
both
Gizmo
1 year.
eat
They
after
actually
midnight?
no,
Okay, good.
no, he's gonna get big if he gets wet.
My cats are fat cats. They eat after midnight and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, they're naughty after midnight. I got the night cat, so they stay up all night.
Mine do
And
too.
I've had them for a year, so they're still not too big, and they they're so active. They both love going outside. I don't know if your cats love going outside,
I don't let mine
but my
outside. I
cat,
don't.
oh, my cats love going outside. Only one of them loves going outside. The other one kind of yes and no, but
Mm-hmm.
they stay within my backyard and they come right back. So
Okay. Well, those are good
I got
cats.
lucky.
I used to have one when I was a little kid. I would call
Mhm.
to him and he'd be out in the fields. Like, guys, just like it is in this map here, he'd be out in those hills out there. And I'd call him at like the highest pitched squeaky girl voice that I could possibly get to. And he would come darting and running down all of the hills up to the house. And he knew it was dinner time. And that was like the dinner bell. It was so cute.
So we have what is it called? Temptations, right? Ever
Uh-huh.
since they were a kid, we always gave them Temptations.
Yep.
So we'll shake the bag and they'll know. So if we
Oh,
run
yeah.
out there and we're shaking the bag, he'll know and he'll just come
Yep.
right back to us.
Yep. Yeah, thanks for those likes, the follows, the sharing, the stream. I appreciate all of the content sharing you guys are doing. Adore. I want to say your name is Koi. If I pronounced it wrong, I apologize. Yusuf, thank you for being here. Tra, Diam, Durgesh, No, you guys are killing me with these names. Nerissa, Krishna, Liam, Anthony, you guys, George, I know you're all here. Thank you for being here. Interviewing Omega Havox. He's also live on Facebook and Twitch. You can find him right now. Make sure you like and share and follow that content as well. That's the purpose of being here, watching this content, is to learn about this guy right here. And Omega Havox, would you like to play a game?
Listen.
I would love to play a game.
Okay. I guarantee I'm going to suck at the game. But hey, I'm going to give it my best. We're going to play the weapons loadout game. I'm going to guess your favorite items, and you're going to guess, well, you don't have to guess. You get to load up with your favorite items. We're going to try and match them. I'm going to try and guess everything you're going to put in that wheel. It does not matter if they're gold or whatever. Yep, fill up the wheel. Make sure you've got whatever health is your favorite, your shields are your favorite, or if you don't use them, don't put them in there. If you like swords, whatever you like, your weapons, if you only like one gun, or if you fill the whole thing with just guns, I don't care. Go with your favorite. If you could absolutely do your best drop and land on everything perfect, fill it up. I'm going to guess.
Okay, I think I have an idea.
Open chat. So as I'm running around, I'm going to be talking to my chat to say this, yes, this, no. But then we can talk when we're ready, where we're going to meet at the end, okay?
Okay.
So, here we go, guys.
Let's go, chat.
Popping in. Let's see how terrible I could possibly do here. Now.
Oh, we got the...
Ooh, I like Sem. That's good. This is my favorite drop.
Are we both dropping some? We're both dropping some.
It's okay. I won't hog. I will head my way over towards Outpost after I get this side of Sem. So you have not been playing. Yep, Fling is on.
Okay. I haven't been playing.
You haven't been playing Pop 1. You've been having some back issues, is that right?
Yeah, I hurt my back last week, so I've been gone for about a week now, but I'm definitely planning to get back on. I went to see a chiropractor yesterday for the first time in my life, and I'm telling you guys, it is night and day. Oh, it is a monster experience. Monster.
Yeah. You know, okay, so people talk a little bit about chiropractors being scary or messing up your body and stuff. If you guys are seeing a true licensed chiropractor, they can do amazing work on your body. If you are like sitting all day, or you're standing all day, or your body just doesn't feel like it usually does, they can do magical work for you. So don't be afraid of what other people say. Experience it on your own if that's something that you need. I mean, would you say that's about right?
Oh, definitely. I was always scared because I'm those type of guys who, if I'm not dying, don't fix it. Or you know what I mean. So I got hurt pretty bad, and my wife was like, "Go and see a doctor," but I'm like, "No." Until yesterday, I was like, "Oh, it's been over a week, and I haven't been able to heal up." So.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah.
I went for one visitation, and it has been phenomenal.
Good. Well, I'm not lucky on the guns just yet. I'm doing all right on what I think some of your items are. I'm going to talk to chat real quick. So this one I may replace. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. This one I feel confident about rather than the other ones. We'll see. This one more than the other ones. This one is a good question. I think it might be in there, but we don't know yet. I'm not confident until I see everything. Ooh, I have a drop coming here. Yeah! Let's see what pretty items are at the show. Did you just land in the tree? This is how I play Pop 1, you guys. I swear this is how it happens all the time. Shit lands in a tree, and then the team comes in and kills me. I do not think this is one of our items, and I also do not think this is one of our items. That is a shame, because that is a beautiful thing right there, guys. Beautiful.
Oh. I'm almost ready.
Okay. I've got to go find, let's see here. Any of this stuff that I need?
I haven't seen one.
None of this.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh, how weird. Okay, maybe in here? No. Maybe not.
Wow.
No.
Maybe here? It's like, this is like hide and seek almost. It's like ridiculous. Where is everything?
You know, the hardest item that I've been having trouble finding lately has been a DT.
Oh, they...
Yeah, it's been very difficult to spot a DT, and 3 of my most recent interviews, I pulled the DT, and I literally had to search way too long looking for it. Way too long.
Wow.
Thank you for the
Okay,
follow,
this has gotta
guys.
This has gotta be where it's at.
Are you still looking?
Yeah, I need one more specific weapon.
Okay,
And I still haven't seen it.
I know, I haven't seen one specific one either. Oh, here's one of them. All right, this one I have seen recently. I don't know if it's going to be in there, but I feel pretty good about it. So we're going to go ahead and keep it. And then, let's see here.
Can you guys believe that, chat? I cannot believe this. I have gone like how far and I haven't seen one. Woo!
Alright,
This would be a really frustrating game if I was playing.
If you need a DT, I'm just saying, I'm going to move on, but if you need one, there is a purple one inside tower, if you need it.
I am all set. I finally found my... This is actually what I would consider my perfect loadout.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so I'm also ready. So let's say, where are you at right now?
I am almost by Kong Tower.
Kong Tower. Wow, you really did get out there. All right, I'm coming.
Figured I could find everything.
I see you. You want to meet at truck stop?
Sure.
All right.
I should throw a curveball, pick up nothing.
Yeah. I've had my thoughts about picking up nothing but PX4s or nothing but CXs. I've had that thought before, believe me. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lay out one item at a time and see if we do okay, and see how bad I mess this up. So I see I failed already. You're holding a gun and I didn't get it. Okay, here we go. So this is one that I was not going to grab, but I grabbed anyway because I see that you do use it often at the beginning of the game to go fast. Do you have a samurai?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do not.
You do not. Okay. For shield, I picked that you go for cans, not shakers.
Definitely.
Yay! Okay. For health, I picked that you go for nanners, not cans. Okay.
For sure.
Now, I have seen you load up with bananas and cans, but I didn't pick that. Did you happen to pick cans as well?
I did not.
Perfect. Whew. Okay, feeling better now. The next item I picked up was a nade.
You are correct.
Yes. Okay. So far, guys, I have 3 items out of my... instead of the 4th one not being a cyber blade, which means I should have carried 3 guns.
She saw my gun.
I did. You had it out. You totally had it out. Okay, so this one I'm pretty sure is wrong, but I have seen you pick up. I don't know if maybe it's your comfort item. I went with the ump.
You are actually... So it was actually really, really close. I would run with the ump.
Uh-huh.
I pick up the AK because that's my... This would be like what my end result would be. But this would be like what I would pick up before
If you didn't find this
it has
yet.
to be... Right. It has to be a 3-star.
Okay.
For me. To make it worth it. Otherwise, it would be like a 2-star ump.
Okay.
Because it's more for the head peeking purposes.
Now I don't feel so bad.
So you get, that's like 3/4 of a point.
Okay. All right. The next item I picked up, which you are really good at, the op. Do you have an op in there?
Definitely.
All right.
I do.
Okay, and you are spot on with your shots with the op. Sometimes it's really scary. Sometimes they are a miss, like anyone else.
You.
But you're very calm when you're using it. Like me, I'm like, and I can't hold still. But like, you literally grab the op, and you're just like, it's like this, you guys. He's like, and he just settles in. It's crazy. No, I'm not going to kill you with an op. That would never happen. All right, what's the last item that I'm missing here?
Uh-oh. So the reason why I don't really carry a close range gun is because I don't really try. I try not to be the front line.
Okay.
So, chat, I'm gonna tell you guys my most ultimate secret about me. I suck at close range
Ooh,
combat.
that's his weakness. Yeah, that's one of my questions. Is what is your weakness? Okay.
So do you want me to show you my last gun?
Yeah, what's your last gun?
It's this one.
The M1014. Okay. Talk to me about this one. Why this one, not the DT?
Just because I haven't played. I don't, like I said, I don't really get into close range combat, so I don't really practice the whole boom boom DT boom boom snap. I usually like to melt them down a little bit. I try not to let anyone close to me, because my biggest disadvantage is if they're building like crazy in front of me. Because when they're building in front of me crazily, this UMP is not gonna bust those things fast enough. My op is not gonna bust it fast enough.
Right.
So I stick with the M10, and that's what I stick with.
Because it's super good and fast? Because it's fast?
Oh my gosh! Ah! Chat, dude, that was so scandalous. That was scandalous. Do I hit next?
Gotcha.
She's level 59. I got killed by a level 59.
Oh, hey, what's up, Common? Did you have a great stream? I was in there as much as I could be, and you were doing absolutely amazing. Let's see here. All of you folks in chat, we're going to take some time. I want Omega Havox to kind of talk to his chat, run it through, see who's in here, and I'm also going to run through and see what you guys are chatting about. Absolutely clip it. Absolutely clip it.
That one's going on TikTok, and I will make sure to tag you.
Perfect. All right, so everybody in here is like they're agreeing, and yeah, Omega Havox is his streaming page. You should check this guy out for sure. I watch this guy when I am at work, you guys, and he's just real chill, and he's got a great style of gameplay. He does really well in the lobby in terms of if there's shit talking or not. He's very calm, cool, and collected. And I think you guys should check him out right now. He is live over on Facebook and Twitch. You can find him on TikTok and YouTube. The guy is verified. And let's just talk about your recent achievement in Facebook.
So I just hit the 1K mark about a week ago. Yay! I think
that's a big thing for Facebook. It can be slow and it can be painful.
It was. I started, like I said, I started in the summer, so it took quite a bit for me to get to where I am, and right now I'm at I wouldn't say plateau state, but I'm at that plateau state, you know. So this is definitely an awesome opportunity for me, and two, it needs to motivate me to be, because I've been slacking, so.
Okay.
this is definitely a motivation for me to just get out there again.
Perfect. We're going to talk a little bit more about these weapons that are here, okay? So the first one I want to know is, do you have any weapon secrets? Everybody knows that I asked this question. Really, it's not to like find out what your answer is. It's really to build up my playbook because I suck. So I like to steal secrets. And everybody in chat gets to see too. So what can I write down in my book of secrets? Do you have any secrets?
I posted my secret out on the Pop 1 community about my op secrets. Do you want me to show you or explain it?
Yeah, sure.
Or?
Is there an op in here? Oh, over here.
Okay. Okay. So the best way for me to do this, you know what? I haven't been on for like a week. Let's see if I can do this. So I'm gonna shoot. Do you want to? Okay. So a lot of people, when they shoot and they flick that bolt, they go up like this. Like they
I
swing,
do.
but,
yeah.
Okay, so when you swing up like this, you know how your hand, your core, your
Uh-huh.
chest core, naturally this arm goes up and naturally
Uh-huh.
this arm goes down,
Well,
right?
drop.
So you
Yeah.
get like
Uh-huh.
this. Yeah. So when you try to rescope, you have
Uh-huh.
to readjust, right? So you're like,
Okay.
and then you have to come back and like, what if like they moved or whatnot?
At
Then you
which
have
they
to,
do.
you,
Yep.
and then you spend a few split seconds trying to re-aim,
Mm-hmm.
right? So my secret is I do a flick. As you guys, if you check out
Pulling it back.
YouTube or my Pop One community,
Okay.
you hold, you see where the scope is? You actually
Mm-hmm.
put your hand above this scope, okay?
Okay.
And a lot of people think that I put it right here, but I put it above the scope because you can still hold the gun, shoot, and you kind of grab and you flick back like this.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
when
try
you flick
that.
back like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I have been messing around with the op lately, and so like this, yeah,
Okay, shoot.
like that,
Okay, kind of, yeah.
like pull it like this, or
Yep, you could, yep, pull it like that.
okay.
It's okay. So the trick is, your hands have to be like out like this, kind of like, wouldn't say far,
Uh-huh.
but it has to be laid out where your fingers are fully extended. Okay.
Okay. So, and you said like you hold it up here, or like
Yep.
more towards
Yep.
the top. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I
But
like
if you
that.
keep it level,
Uh-huh.
if you keep it leveled, sometimes it faults out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So by keeping it slightly higher, it for some reason the sensors just read it better,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just like this. Okay?
Nice.
So the great thing I like about this is, as soon as you drop, your hands go drop back like this, and you press
Mm-hmm.
that hold button, you could pull the trigger again without aiming, and it'll
Nice.
hit. So I'm gonna show
Okay.
you.
Okay. Do it.
That's a secret. Okay, so
Do it.
I'm gonna shoot it right here. Oh. So it was pretty close, right?
Uh-huh.
So it happened instantly. I'm gonna stand up for this one.
Okay. Okay.
Did you see how?
Yeah. Yeah, and it was like almost spot exactly in the same spot. That was awesome.
So that's what I call a double tap. So if someone's just standing there, they're gonna hit twice before they're like, "Oh my God, I got hit," and go like this.
And you're the person I'm like, who's shooting an op like that? That's not right. That's me. Awesome.
Yes. So that's my book of secrets on the op.
Okay. Show me which one of these babies is your least favorite gun. Which one do you not like to pick up?
My least favorite.
Yeah.
I think everyone knows that I do not pick up this gun right here. This
The
PX.
PX. Uh-huh. Tell me why.
You know, a lot of people say like it's a really good gun. For
Uh-huh.
me, I just feel like this and the Matador, I don't like them. I don't know
I
what
would
it is. Now,
I would encourage
I
you
would pick up one of
to
these.
Uh-huh.
I will pick up one of these if it's a gold one, but
Mhm.
I just can't find it feasible to outmatch any other gun.
Okay.
Especially
would-
because I'm a range shooter. I'm the guy that's mid to far range, so
Makes
there's no
sense.
reason for me to carry a big.
Makes sense.
That's just
So,
more play style.
You know what was told last night in my interview yesterday? Upon an evaluation of weaponry tactics and stats and stuff, the PX4 is the fastest shooting gun that we have. And
It does make sense. Yeah.
yeah. And then I believe what Pink Ponage was saying was that if you hit headshot, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's the 1911, but I'm pretty sure he's talking about PX4, that it is the most powerful, fastest gun, but people don't like it because, for whatever reason. So I hope I got that right.
Interesting.
He shared some amazing data yesterday that I was just like mouth dropped about. I cannot believe how smart the dude is. But yeah, like, so let's talk about your weapon wheel. Do you organize?
Oh, definitely. If you guys watch my streams, it is a mandatory that I do it.
Okay,
there are
I
so
have the
many times
wheel
where you
open
get-
here. And what do you like to put in there? There's so many times that what?
You know, you have to, for me, it's like sometimes you're caught in a situation where like someone just jumped down right on top of you, right? You don't have time to hold that A button, like look for your shotgun or look for your
I
your
try.
defensive gun.
Yeah. Okay.
So my biggest advice is let's think of 12, 1 o'clock, and 3 o'clock, right?
Yep.
Those are your basic weapon, okay?
Right.
So your 12 o'clock should be your self-defense gun, like your shotgun, close range.
Okay. Yep.
Your middle one, 1 o'clock, should be your sniper or longest range, let's say your
Okay.
FAL or your CX, RFB. And your right one should be your quick gun, your burst gun.
Okay.
So that way, if someone jumps on top of you, you literally hit the A button, flick up. Have you ever done that before?
No.
What?
No.
up-
No.
pick
I
up
do not organize my wheel. This is me in the game.
no.
I'm running around playing, and I'm like, my wheel's out. I'm like, let's see here. Oh, there's a guy over there. Oh, here's my wheel still. What am I gonna use? Yeah.
No.
I'm such a
really
messy player.
recommend it. But if once you organize your gear, it becomes ingrained in you. So let's say you're head peeking like this, and you're just bursting with your fast gun, and as soon as someone jumps in, or you run out of ammo, and someone's really close, you literally just flick, and you're pop with your shotgun.
Huh.
I know it's hard to explain, but
I want
maybe
to
could
say
demo
that
it.
I
don't
want to
know.
try it, but I don't. When I'm in the game, I don't ever have enough patience to try those things. Like new things with guns, yes. The weapon wheel, I don't know if I can get myself trained to do that. I don't know.
Okay, should we set it up? Should we set it up?
Like
You want to try it? Try it.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know if I want to
pick
try.
up-
Okay.
I want to help you
So-
improve too. So pick up this one,
Okay.
okay, and then we'll pick up this one next,
Okay.
and then we need a shotgun.
There's Maddie's.
Okay, sure,
can-
we could do Maddie's.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay, so Maddie's are on top, all right?
Yep.
If I picked up everything correctly.
Yep.
Okay, so let's pretend you're head peeking over this.
With Maddie's?
Your UMP. With your UMP. With your
Oh, okay.
UMP. With your UMP. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Chat, bear with us, okay? You're head peeking me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, head peek. Shoot.
You want me to shoot?
Go ahead, shoot.
Okay.
Yep, okay. Boom, you're out of ammo, right? As
Yep.
soon as you ran out of ammo, guess what I do? I came up to you, okay?
And you slice me.
that's what-
and then I
Yes.
cuss. Yeah. And then I'm
What
like,
you're gonna
res
do
me.
is drop down, and hit the A button, but once you hit the A button, flick up, okay? Don't even,
Okay.
try not to have the wheel, but literally
Okay.
hit the A button and flick up, okay? Go.
Nope.
Did it work?
No, it didn't work. You're talking to the person who just learned how to drink sodas fast. It's such a mess. I can't even tell you.
But please, try it, and
Okay.
it will change your gameplay. It will
Okay,
Okay, now
I
that-
promise I will devote an entire night of gameplay by organizing and trying it. I promise you. Oh my god, it's gonna be awful. I promise not to stream it, chat. I promise not to stream it. You guys will be like, ugh, I can't watch this. It's horrible. Okay, let's talk about, let's admit your weakness again. What is your weakness?
No, I don't have any
Mm-hmm.
weakness. No, I'm just kidding. My weakness is the close range game. It's
Yep.
not saying that I'm trash at it, but there are people who will just make me look like garbage on a close range. If it's
Okay.
an op battle, definitely I have the upper hand, or mid-range game. But if it's close range and they're pushing me, it's definitely it's a weakness.
What about swords? Are you okay with swords?
I am okay with swords. I actually
Mm-hmm.
didn't start learning how to use swords until recently. I will carry it in situations. It really depends. So if I have teammates who I know who are hard pushers, then there's no reason for me to play the swords. I just support from. I'm more of a support player, so I'll run and I'll gun from a distance, and I'll let them do all the heavy work.
Okay.
So I don't really carry a sword, unless I decide like, hey guys, we're gonna swap roles, and then I carry this.
Perfect. Well, let's talk about your content. You have been streaming for about how long?
I want to say since either late spring or spring of this year.
Okay.
So I've been recording and doing it, but I just started streaming this year, about late spring.
Okay, and you do share different content. One of them happens to be this game, Population 1. So my question would be, why do you stream?
Why do I stream?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, the reason it lets me be a kid again. I'm I think in the population world, I'm pretty the Pop 1 community. I think I'm pretty old. Um,
Okay.
I'm pretty old in the spectrum there, but
Omega Havox,
when I
the
play this,
old man on a cane.
I'm the one with the bad back, okay? But it allows me to be a kid again. And
Okay.
I've been playing games my whole life, but there are times where it just allows me to just go off and be in like the virtual world. I get to be
Sure.
a kid again.
Okay.
And and if I can provide that kind of entertainment to somebody else and have them enjoy being a kid, or just, sometimes we kind of just get lost and we'll say stupid things or whatnot. And it's the
Yep.
entertainment, the entertainment value and just the reality of being a kid, virtual
Okay.
reality of being.
Well, I stream not because I'm good at it, because I ignore chat most of the time. But I stream because I like to find you guys who are sharing content. And part of you guys in chat, I know that I ignore you, and I acknowledge that. Sometimes I'm jumping in and I'm on it. But you guys, the point of these is to get in and to like and follow and share those folks that you're watching this content about. So Omega Havox is live right now over on Facebook and Twitch. Make sure you guys are hopping over there. Put something in his chat. You know that it matters. And hit the like button over and over. You know that it counts. That's all you got to do. And share the content because it's important. I would like to ask you about your teammates. How do you decide who you play with? Is it planned ahead of time, or do you jump in willing to play solos with randoms? Like, how do you pick who you play with?
Because I stream more in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just jump with random people, or whoever invites me. Sometimes like first come. I won't say the best way is first come first serve. Whoever just invites me, I'm like okay. But later towards the evening when I do play more on a serious note, then I play
Yeah.
more with my people who ask me ahead of time, or my clanmates, just because I have that rapport with them. So when I feel like in the evenings you get more of a sweaty crew, so you have to play more on your A game. So usually towards the evening I play with my normal crew, my clanmates,
Your
or
clan.
people
Okay.
I've known for a while. Yeah.
Okay, so I
But I'm
know.
always open. I'm open to new people.
Okay. So in order for me to chat with Sophomore and Blanket, I have to catch you streaming in the evening and then pick on him through you.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay.
I will let them know you said hi.
Okay.
But so on our Discord we have a members chat, and we always tell each other, hey guys, I'm gonna get on. Does anyone need a third or a second?
Yeah,
And
I see
we
that
go
a
from
lot.
there.
Okay. What about playing with noobs? Do you mind playing with brand new players?
I really don't, because you actually get the most gratification when you can get them a victory. I mean,
Yes.
I can always win if I'm playing with a bunch of sweats, but when I'm playing against a bunch of sweats with a new player and I can
Yep.
give them a victory, I mean, it just means the world to me. Like literally, my hands are shaking, and I'm like, "Oh my God, we just took that guys out, and we won it!" That's the best feeling. That is the best feeling.
Awesome. Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about your earliest skin that you own. If you've been playing near almost the very beginning, I'm curious. What is the earliest skin? You said you missed out on Wheatley. Which one do you own next, or which one do you own before Wheatley? Which is your earliest skin that you have that you want to show off?
I think my earliest one, which I think I only wore it once, and I like regret buying, is the Santa Claus one.
Okay. All right. You regret buying it too? You don't wear it?
Yeah, I mean, you're just bright red. You can see it all the way across the map. And it's like,
Do you wear it around
Why?
Christmas time at least?
I don't actually. I don't. So I got to be honest with you guys. I don't. Maybe
Okay,
this
you
year.
know,
Maybe
you know,
this year.
people fear the
And then I'll just
Santa.
give everyone coal.
Give everyone cold. People fear the Santa when they're in the lobby. I hear it a lot. I hear,
Really?
yeah, the haze, the Santa Claus,
Hmm.
the Wheatleys, even the early zeros and the peace hazes, war
Oh, I
haze.
do have the original Zero.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
that's my
right.
favorite.
I think that
Yeah,
was my favorite one for a long time.
yeah,
The Zero.
yep. That's my favorite. I really thought the new Iris was going to be my favorite because it's kind of the female version
Mm-hmm.
of that, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized I'm very I don't know, superstitious, and it seems to bring death. So I swear it's a bad luck skin. Just saying. All
Brent
right.
says I have Haley. So yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
wore the Haley one for a long time,
Yep.
just because I missed out on the Wheatley. So, but now that we have this one, so I went with this one.
Woo woo. All right, let's talk about your stats. Are you willing to share with us what those look like?
Career-wise or
You can pick. You can do both, either
season?
or.
Yeah, I don't even know what my career one is.
Okay.
I want to say I'm at least over 3 KPG.
Okay.
I want to say like 8. This is career, so at least 800 damage, 8 or 900 damage.
Okay.
And
That's
then I
pretty
have like
darn good.
oh, and almost a 50% win rate, I think.
Nice. Very nice. Okay.
As far as the season goes, I'm way up there. I'm not sure what my season is right now. Do I have to look it? You want me to look it up or just guess?
You can guess. Yeah. What would you think you're at?
I think I'm at like at least 5 KPG,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 800-900 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and I gotta be at least 50 to at least over 60, at least over 60% win rate.
Nice.
I would
Dang. See, I don't want to play against you. If I
No.
get randomly put with you, I feel like you'll be like, organize your wheel, organize your wheel.
No, I'm not like that. Just ask Boots. I'm not like that.
Okay. One question in chat I want to clear up real quick. Question from the Twitch side of things. Hey there, he's got Omega in his name. Is he part of Omega? He's not part of Omega. This was a name choice before that clan was put together. And he's actually part of Sin, S-I-N. So, yeah, thanks for asking that question. Omega Havox, what do you think, or what did you think about the rank placement system? Did you like it? Did you not? It's probably going to make its way back. What do you think about it?
I thought it was a good innovation, to make people want to play every day and grind it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it took away the fun aspect of it because everyone was hiding, everyone played like comp. And as fun as comp can be, it gets really frustrating. And it gets you to play, it makes you forget the fun aspect of the game.
Sure.
So, do I like it? I like it for the aspect of the challenge of achieving something, but I don't like it because you lose the fun aspect of it. Unless you're teamed up with a group that likes to play comp style.
Uh-huh.
But
Yep.
when you're playing, I like to play with the guys we just go for like 10, 20 kills, and then we get second place. We're like, dang, it sucks, but we got 20 kills.
Yeah, it's
So
such a mixed variety answers from you guys. Some of you really liked it, some of you really didn't like it, and it's like the variety of it, I can see both sides very clearly. It made you a beast, or maybe it upset you because people didn't want to play with you, or like it just is varied back and forth. How can we bring the rank placement system back and make everyone happy? Any ideas?
I think they definitely still have to work on that matchmaking, right? Everyone complains about matchmaking.
Yeah.
And then two, you almost have to make the zone shrink so much faster because having a group that just sits and hide is boring.
It is. Sometimes it's frustrating.
It is.
Yep. I mean, zone camping is a part of the rank placement system. We saw it really develop less hot drops, more zone camping. But that is a great point. Move the zone a little bit faster. maybe the zone campers won't hang out so long. I have not heard that one. It's a very obvious answer though. So yeah, that's a great way to maybe correct some of those issues they were having. So nice thoughts on that. I want to guess a personal question. Now, I have not seen you drink anything during your stream. I have to guess if I think you are a coffee, energy drink, tea, or soda kind of person. And you like pho, and you're very chill in your stream. You stream in the mornings, which tells me that you may not do the energy drink. Work in stocks, though. That might mean you do. I'm going to go with morning, job, type of streamer you are. Are you a soda person?
I am not.
I was going to say coffee. Dang it. What is it?
You know what? Out of all the four that you named, I almost don't drink any of it.
You're like, I'm a water guy. Water and beer.
It's water and beer. Growing up as an immigrant, we almost never had anything other than sink water. So that's literally what I survive on. So I will drink tea though. I will drink tea.
Love tea.
I don't really touch coffee or soda my whole life. It's
okay.
I think I can go a whole year without soda or coffee.
Woo!
So.
Dang. Yeah. I mean, maybe soda, yes, but I don't think I could go without tea. I think I would probably melt away.
Yeah, I do drink tea here and there, but it's always just been water and beer.
Okay. All right.
That's the life force for me.
All right. When you're playing the game, do you have a warm-up style? Do you use the training park? Do you use a specific mode? How do you get into the game, or do you just dive right in and start playing?
It really depends on what my objectives are, right? If I'm playing comp, I'm definitely in the training park and I'm running like 500 rounds on my sniper.
Okay.
And my quick switches. If it's just like regular pubs, then I'll do like if I know I'm running solo, I'll do team deathmatch just so I can get the feel of it. If it's available. If not, then not really. But I do use the training park more than anybody that I can't imagine anyone using the training park more than I do.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Brad Fox is pretty
and
crazy in there.
I run like, I want to say I run like 1,000 rounds easily on my op.
Okay.
That's
why you're so good with it. That makes sense. Jeez.
It's got to be like, I just have it like muscle memory. You just.
I think I need to do more of that. I think it's pretty clear.
You got this.
What are your thoughts on playing with squeakers? Our youth of Pop 1, some of them are beasts and can kick our butts, and some of them are just very difficult to tolerate. What do you think about playing with the youth of Pop 1?
I'm all for it, you know. As long as they're not negative. And a lot of them, they're just curious. They want to know how to play. And I kid you not, like, if any of you guys have seen my TikTok videos, I'll go into the training park and I will just spend hours in there with them. And we just goof off and joke around. The kids, they say the darnest things.
They do.
it makes perfect entertainment value clips. Maybe that's an idea I should do, where I spend a whole hour in training park just chit-chatting with kids. And I really recommend it. It is so fun. Especially
I gotta tell you, my most favorite moments of a streamer is when you guys are running with somebody who's super frustrating, like a kid. Not the toxic, kids or adults. The ones that are frustrating the streamer the most is usually the one that I love watching the most. Like, to watch how you're dealing with it, what they say next, what they don't do for you. It's just like, I don't know, it's that like weird dark soul in me that it's just like, if you're frustrated with your
Come on,
teammate, I'm
it's
like,
human nature to want to.
yeah, I'm watching you suffer and I'm laughing on the other side.
Definitely.
And I'm like, play with him again. And you're like, hell no. That's me.
Or they're like, hey, can I be your friend? You're like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I think as a streamer, I have like the longest friend list.
Mm-hmm.
Literally,
Are they
it is
starting to
like
kick
I
them
friend
off yet?
everybody.
I hear if you get to 1,000 that it starts to kick off friends. Did you know that?
I did not know that, but my list
Yeah.
is hellacious. I friend up with I'll go into the training park and some kids will be, hey, can I be your friend? I'm like, okay, sure. You know,
Gosh,
so.
I'm evil. I'm like, no. Will you friend me? Can we play again? No, I'm good. Dang, I need to maybe be nicer. Okay, personal check. Okay, next question. I have to pick whether or not I think you rage quit. And I feel like no, I don't think there's a rage quit.
I think I've only rage quit like twice my whole career playing this
Okay.
game.
Okay.
Um,
Anything
yeah,
that specifically happens that brings you to that moment?
it, so I have a really, really bad tolerance for racism.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, yeah, easy to quit
or,
that.
yeah, or anyone who talks bad about a woman. I think,
Uh-huh.
I think that really gets me ticked off, especially
Okay.
if it's towards someone of my teammate.
So,
And so,
the,
I mean, that would be a huge reason why I would quit. But I think I rage quit because someone was like all the way across the map and I just took out like 6 people. Or
and you
I was like,
died
dude,
in the last
are you
one, and
serious?
they're like, where's my res? I can't even see them. They're so
Yeah.
far away, I can't even see their name.
Yeah. You pull up the
Yeah.
map and like, oh my
Are you
God. And you're
kidding
like,
me? Yes, I've been
yeah, I'm
there.
just like, forget that.
Yep. The walk of shame is not worth it.
Yeah. Well, when you're playing War or Legions and you just take out like literally everybody and then you die finally.
Yep.
And you're like, dude, you guys are way across the map. Had I had one more person with me. So,
Yep.
but I mean,
getcha.
even then, I will make the trek, but it depends on their attitude and how we communicate.
Okay. Easy question or hard question? I'm not sure. Who is your favorite streamer to watch?
Oh man, I can't say that.
You can if you want to throw in like top 3, huh? Yeah, can you answer it now?
My top 3, huh?
Uh-huh.
I gotta get Skittles.
Yeah.
A lot of cred.
Did you catch
after
him in his
watching him
Halloween costume?
I did see that. He was like in his dinosaur outfit
He
or
was,
something.
and he couldn't even
So
move.
he's
He was like, ugh. He's got little T-Rex arms.
He actually motivated me to stream after watching him.
Nice.
Him, Space Roach,
Mm-hmm.
and Rage.
Mm-hmm.
I
Great
think those
energy
3
on
need no
all
introduction.
them. Yeah.
Definitely. I
Yeah.
enjoy watching all 3 of them, and they're like they're the 3 originals that made me want to be like, hey guys, maybe I could do that too.
Yeah.
I'm
Enjoy
probably not
it,
as
have
entertaining
fun,
as them, but
Uh-huh. I mean, I don't know.
I strive to be at their level. Definitely.
Okay. Very good. Is there anybody that you would like to thank that has helped you become a streamer for Population 1, whether it's somebody in your real life
man.
that gives you the patience and time, or a mod, or you've reached out to ask for help on something, technical issues, anybody you want to thank?
Definitely. Definitely want to, my wife.
Mm-hmm.
As a streamer, your wife or your significant other has to be patient enough. Like, that's why I'm so jealous of Pink Dragon and Green Dragon, because they're a couple that plays together.
And Green's in here,
And
by
they
the
both-
way. He's checking us out. Hello, Green.
They as a couple, they play together and they stream together. That is like, to me, I think that's really magical. My wife, she gets dizzy playing this, so it can never
bummer.
happen.
Yep.
But to have her patience to allow me to stream, 2-3 hours a night, or play 2-3 hours a night, and then stream in the morning 2-3 hours,
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's literally half my day, and she's
She's for it.
It's been a few, yes. So
Yeah.
she's been patient enough. That's
Thank
for
you,
me
Miss
personally.
Omega Havoc. Thank you.
But I also want to give a huge shout out to those that support the community as far as all the streamers. You know what? I think I need to give big shout out to B French. Everyone knows B French, right?
Yeah.
B French.
He's also been stopping
Mark
in here.
Hurst.
I'm not sure if he's still here, but Mark is also here. Yeah.
Yes, definitely Mark.
Uh-huh.
We have those that are constant. Alexa Williams,
Uh-huh.
huge supporter of the. We have Rez Cindy.
Yes.
We have Eben. I mean,
Yep.
and you know all the other streamers, they come in and say hi and they just give you that support and the energy you need. But these are the guys that really push me to continue doing what I'm doing. And I almost feel like I'm gonna tear up because those guys really, as simple as it may seem, when you have like no one watching your stream and then those guys come in, all it takes is a simple, excuse me, a simple hi and saying, Omega Havox, hi, how you doing? It just gives me the energy to keep doing what I do because I'm getting to that point where I'm plateauing.
Uh-huh.
Oh my,
Yep.
I feel like I'm plateauing now, and to have them just come in and say hello and spend the time with me, it's very motivating and it keeps me going.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
Sorry, just I didn't think I was gonna get emotional. Chat, you guys didn't hear anything. You guys
Just did it. Somebody clip
Is there hot in
that.
here? And I want to build that relationship with the people that view my material because that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me
Awesome.
going.
Well, let's share real quick where we can find you online. So everybody in my chat can go over and hang out with you right now. Sin,
What's up,
Omega
guys?
Havox, where can we find you online?
You can find me on Facebook, Omega Havox, not with the sin. On Twitch, Omega Havox. YouTube, Omega Havox with the X. All these are with the X. And on TikTok, Omega Havox.
Beautiful. You guys better be doing your thing. That's what you're here for. You're here for this guy.
Woo!
All right. We have about 5 more questions. Did you happen to have any questions for chat or for me?
I don't know. I can't think right now. I'm flustered.
Okay.
I'm kind
Okay.
of embarrassed.
We're
I kind
gonna
of
keep.
teared up. Good thing I think these goggles are making my eyes humid. I think that's the problem. Let me just wipe it down a little bit.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening. It's hot in here, guys.
Just so you guys know, it's just really humid there in Wisconsin.
It is. It's almost 70 degrees and it's November.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Okay. I have the most important
I do have a question. I do have a question.
Perfect. Go for it.
What is it? Should we do my thing or no?
Yeah, let's do your thing so it gives some time for everybody to
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Chat, I do have a special giveaway. Is my everything working? Okay, look. Chat, I do have a special giveaway. So
now, I
if
already
you were
told you
paying
guys
attention-
to go over there, so you better hurry now.
All right, chat. Had you been paying attention, I need the first person in this chat to type on my chat the names of my 2 cats. Winner will get a special item from me. Custom made.
Sweet.
Anybody?
Yep.
The names
All
the
right.
names of my 2 cats.
And
First
as they're
person to
popping
message.
into chat there to give this a shot, I want to ask you the most important question of the stream.
Sure.
Boxers, briefs, or commando when you're playing VR?
It's definitely boxer briefs.
All right. All
You
right.
gotta feel strapped in. You gotta
Yep.
feel strapped in.
I don't know. Some people like to feel airy, apparently.
Oh my goodness.
Did we get a winner?
Be French. We do have a Be French with the answer.
All right. And the answer, the kitty cats' names are...
Toby and Gizmo.
Yep, you guys remember
Toby and
that from the beginning? We
Gizmo.
were talking about eating after midnight, He spelled Toby with the I, not a Y. Yay, be French.
So I'm gonna show chat what B French won. It's gonna be the official Omega Havox custom made hat. Can you guys see that?
Nice.
Boom, baby.
Nice.
So,
Congratulations, B French. I gave you
getting
all
that
a
hat.
fair
I will be shipping that out.
forewarning to get your butts over there to his stream to make that happen. So that's on you. What's up, Happy Nike Thailand? I love that guy. Love that guy. All right. Getting back to some questions, our last couple of the interview. I want to talk a little bit about your technical setup. Tell me about the type of Oculus you use, your computer, camera if you do or not, green screen if you do or not, all those little apps and programs that you run your stream with. Tell me a little bit about your setup.
So I consider myself the budget streamer.
Perfect.
This webcam, I think, is from like 2018. I got it as a borrow. My cousin, he's like, hey, you stream? I'm like, yeah. So he just kind of let me borrow it. I don't even know what the brand is, like a Logitech or whatever. I don't know anything about the specs on it. My computer is I did spend quite a bit of money on it. I don't even know the specs offhand.
I don't know mine.
It's not even a top tier.
Okay.
So it's budget. That's why I said I'm a budget streamer. And then my green screen, my green screen, I got from a buddy of mine. He used to stream, and he's like, oh, I have this leftover green screen, and he just cut me a piece and gave me the other half. You know?
That's awesome. That is
literally, and it's not even like special design or painted or anything. It's like literally I pin it right against the wall here. And it's
that's awesome.
So I consider myself the budget streamer.
Oh,
so,
that's sweet.
You know, if you guys come support me, I can upgrade.
Oh, Laura, thanks for popping in. Mark, thanks for popping in. You guys were, Skittles and Mark were both just mentioned, so make sure you guys check out the entire interview.
Thank you, Zach.
All right, let's get back into gameplay. When do you hot drop? When do you pod? When you're making that decision in the game?
Hot drop is like 99%, especially if I'm playing with my crew. We hot drop almost 99%. In comps, it really depends on who we're playing against.
Okay.
And sorry, the chat just came up, and even
nice.
Alexa says that at one point I duct taped my green screen, and she's absolutely right. I'd be streaming, and then all of a sudden you see the whole green screen drop down.
The whole thing fall down, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But as far as hot drops go, if I'm playing my crew, we hot drop like almost 100% of the time.
Yep.
It's almost sometimes I'm playing with randoms, and I just sometimes I'm playing with randoms, and I'll hot drop. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I hot drop? You know. But it also depends on placement and the area it is.
Agreed. Yeah.
Oh.
I remember, funny story about Blanket. He literally put a chain on me and was like, we're hot dropping, let's go. I would not do it. I wouldn't do it. And he was like, nope, we're doing it every single game. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, he got me to do my first hot drop, and it was amazing because he's awesome.
Definitely. Oh man.
Oh.
He made me a better player too. So.
I believe it.
You know, we'll
the
play,
dude's a beast.
Yeah, we play one-on-ones, and he's a good guy. He's an underrated player that most people don't know about.
Oh yeah, I totally understand and fully believe it. There's no doubt here. All right, difficult question for you, or maybe not. Who is the best Pop 1 player in your opinion today? Or you can give me your top 3 if that's an uncomfortable question.
How about I give you a really good player who's underrated and doesn't get talked about?
Love it. Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna nominate my buddy Bomb Atomic.
Bomb Atomic. Okay, tell me about Bomb Atomic, the gameplay, and why you think he's the best player, or maybe she. Maybe it's a she.
I've just known him for so long that him and I we probably played for a good year and a half now, and so our chemistry it just works perfect. I mean, when we play together, our win rate is like 80% or higher.
Ooh. Nice.
So chat, if you guys want to see 80% win rate with Bomb Atomic, come see me. No, but I think he's a really underrated player. Very honest, good on like he's just a very well-rounded guy. He's good with
Okay.
almost everything.
All right. And how often does
It's
he
hard to
play with
explain.
you?
Uh, as of lately, not as often, but I mean, for a year and a half, we were like just glued to the hip.
Awesome.
I'd be playing with the crew, and then as soon as I'm done with the game, I'm like, hey guys, I gotta go with this guy. We just, and you know, I'll send him an invite, and he'll just see if it's, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and then, I mean, that's one of the underrated players that I think is never really mentioned. So I got to give a shout out to my buddy here. I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but he is a really good player.
This is
And
the
secondly,
question
I
where you
think
get to be biased, just so you know. This
Alright,
is the
alright.
question. Go for it.
Okay, and a second player that I think is underrated, which
Yeah.
doesn't get a lot of light on, is Braxton Cho.
I
Have
think
you
I've
guys heard of
seen that
Braxton Cho?
name. I think I've heard of that name in the lobby. I've seen it several times.
Okay.
Braxton Cho.
Yes, Braxton Cho.
Okay.
His YouTube, I'm gonna shout it out, okay? His YouTube is unethical. I'm gonna write it down on my chat here, because I think you guys should really go check out this guy. I'm a good opper, but this guy takes it to the next level, okay?
Ooh. And he's a streamer?
He is not. He is
Okay.
I'm sorry if I spelt that wrong, but go check him out on YouTube, and you will see exactly why I inspired to be an opera just like him.
Okay. Awesome stuff. Cool. Okay. 2 more questions for you. The first one is do you have a proudest achievement or moment in Population 1 that you'd like to share, or something that you think every Population 1 player should experience something this awesome?
Man, that's a hard one. My biggest achievement will go with getting my verified tag, because back then it was when the game first came out and you just had like Skittles and them being verified. It was a very rare title, and you know it was very glorified. And
He's
I wanna
saying this
say
because I
shortly
have
after-
one now.
No, shortly after I was able to obtain, or you know, it was a goal that I wanted, and I was able to attain it. And at that point of my top 1 career, there was probably like only like less than 50 of us.
Agreed.
If even. And you know, and now it's not saying it's easy, but I think when I see a verified title, I put a high, what's it called, morale.
A high
feeling towards them,
expectation
you know, like-
of just like
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
here to.
we're supposed to be the positive vibe of this community, you know. And I
Totally.
feel like sometimes we get shit on just because we're like I bet you there's times when you're in the lobby and they're like, oh, you're verified, you have no life, you know.
I was just gonna say that you have no life. You probably don't have a job. You sit at home, play games all day.
I don't think they realize that we got this verified title because we wanna make Pop 1. We want to take it to the next level where we can create a positive
we
community,
make
you know?
content and we push the game that they like.
Right.
Hello,
We're
guys.
trying to build this community. And so if you're hating on us, no. F-Men
There's the
fun.
rage
F-Men
quit guy
fun,
I was
okay?
looking for.
F-Men fun, okay? F-U-N. F-U-N fun.
All right, Plankton.
So that is a great achievement. And one thing I also wanted to add to the best player, and is it's not always based on skill. So that's where I'm biased on. You know, you can be the best player, but having a positive attitude. So when you put it all together, a guy like Pink Ponage who's helping the community,
Yep.
and has a good positive attitude, I would put him way up there with the top on my list, just because of his contribution to the community, his positive vibes, and you know, being a good player. So
Spot on.
it takes
Absolutely.
all 3 of those. You can't just be a toxic super sweat. I just wanted to add that, and shout out to Pink Ponage for what he does.
There you go. Very well put. Well said. I spent a good part of my evening yesterday interviewing him, and just like I said earlier, jaw dropped at his knowledge and his push for this game. Just amazing guy. Last question for you. Who do you want me to interview? Give me some names that make content of people that I still need to put on my list.
That make content, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here. There's a guy by the name of Rip VR. Have you done him?
Nope. I'm writing it down though.
Okay, if you look up TikTok, RIP VR.
Okay.
The guy's he's his awesome editing skills. I mean, I've watched some of his stuff, and his stuff is phenomenon.
Amazing.
Like phenomenal.
Okay.
Amazing. Mind-blowing.
Amazing.
Mind-tastic.
Awesome. Okay.
I also want to give a huge shout out to a clan member of mine. His name is Sly Fox. He makes content too. He's just up and coming, just starting, and you know, if I can give him any outlet, any shout out to help him grow, Sly Fox would be.
Where does Sly stream to?
He doesn't stream right now. He's just creating YouTube content, so he'll pretty much record everything and, you know, show the whole gameplay. It's no, there's no editing that I know of.
But he does create content, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Send him my way. We'll see.
I will.
We'll blow that up.
I will.
Blow it up.
Yay!
Give it the tipsy effect.
It's all about supporting each other. Definitely.
Awesome. All right. Well, Omega Havox, one more time, tell us where we can find you online.
You can find me. I stream pretty much every morning at 10 a.m. So a little bit after breakfast on Facebook, Live, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube.
Perfect.
All under Omega Havox with the X.
All right. Are you going to remain online to play a little gaming, or are you going to take a break after the interview?
My wife came home and I haven't even said hello to her.
Oh,
so I will probably take a short break.
You better say hello to her.
I will. Well, she knew I had this set up, so she made sure all the kids were upstairs, and you know, I'm
Omega Havox, Mrs. Thank you.
So
That's a good woman.
You know, before I get my time, I gotta make sure she has her time, right? So after this, I'll probably take a short break, make sure she had the dinner that I got her.
Beautiful.
And we'll have a few words of chit chat. I'll have maybe a beer just to relax, and then I'll probably get on. So
do some more
I don't know what time it is. Yeah, definitely. I will definitely be popping.
Central.
So.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to thank you for being here, Omega Havox. Thank you for your time. I hope that wasn't too nerve-wracking. I told you, man, just a conversation.
I started out really nervous, but you know, chat, you guys made it very comfortable for me, and I've been sitting and with my back. I'm not joking, you guys. I'm ready to stand up and play some games. So tonight, I will most likely be back on. I'll probably be around 8 p.m.
Perfect.
Central. Is when I'll probably be back. Either 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. I'll be back on. And you guys, if you guys are new to the stream, and thanks for following, I will be I'll be streaming tonight.
Beautiful.
For a little bit. So.
All right.
Hopefully I can catch some of you guys.
All right. Thank you. We're going to say goodbye, and we'll catch you on the flip side of Omega Havox. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Can I just say thank you, TipsyTrixie, for the interview?
You're very welcome. Later.
Have a good night.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining the TipsyTrixie Takeover. I just finished up with Omega Havox. Surprise, surprise, I have another interview lined up today in an hour and a half. So around 8 o'clock Central, you guys can join me again for the Plato's Cave interview. Other than that, thank you so much for joining, playing the games with us. I had a great time. Seems like more of a shy guy, but he really opened up, and I mean it, guys. I watch him when I'm at work often, and the guy deserves a little more attention. I think you should drop in, make sure you guys are in his stream, and you click those all live notifications, and send him some love. In the meantime, I'm going to go spend some time with my little man, Pop One Baby, and share some love with him. And I'm going to send you on to somebody who is playing some Pop One. You guys have a great evening. I'll catch you in an hour and a half.